Welcome back, guys, to another episode of the Unlucky Specialist Podcast. Yours truly, Sam Torres.
And your boy, Jeff De Peña, a.k.a. Orphans, a.k.a. Sunday Fun Day.
Sunday Fun Day. We know the meaning of it today, Jeff.
Yeah, it's been a full Sunday with the boys.
Yes. Good time. Good team building experiences.
Yeah.
As a true organization would say.
It was a company outing.
It was a company outing. It was a team picnic, team building picnic.
Team picnic. It's like the Lakers. They're just going to fucking Echo Park and having a picnic. LeBron and the whole squad.
But anyways, thank you guys for coming in, for showing us love, coming and watching our podcast. Make sure to follow us on Instagram at Unlucky Specialists, on Twitter at The Unlucky Specialists. Follow us each individually. You know, we're out there. Also, you can find the podcast anywhere. Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, whatever you want to listen to it.
Clips on Instagram.
Please, reels on Instagram. Whatever you want to do to support us by watching, we appreciate it. So, thank you. That's what I really want to say. You know, thank you for listening.
Yeah, thanks for whoever listens to it. Shout out to you.
Yeah, thank you for those 20 people out there. We love you, 20.
We fucking love you, 20.
We'll send you all out gift cards. No, I can't. I can't afford it.
We'll send everybody a Christmas card.
There you go. But how you been, Jeff? Besides what we've been through this Sunday Fun Day.
I've been good, man. Just another week down. Weekend was kind of chill. Didn't really do anything crazy. Just, I don't know, man. Just another week in life.
I feel like you say that, but I feel like it was nothing crazy, but it led to something crazy.
Not this week, no. Not this week. This week was just another basic ass week. Honestly, right. I'm trying to like scour through the ravines of my mind.
Whatever's left there.
Yeah, no, there's nothing crazy. Yesterday went to Mi Corazon, a restaurant in Silver Lake.
Good food?
Had some margaritas, had some good food. It was good. It's like Mexican food.
All right. I thank you for bringing this up because I kind of wanted to bring it up in the sense of LA. I went out on Saturday with a friend, you know, and their significant other. We went out to eat right here in Culver City and went bowling. And they're from the East Coast, right? And they've noticed that a lot of places in LA, like, you got to know locals to go to good places to eat and drink. But like places that you find on LA Eater, Los Angeles Eats, or
LA Taco.
Yeah, all those places are very Instagram worthy, but not like food worthy. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's very Instagrammable. You can take a picture. It looks good on your Instagram. You put, you know, there's lighting, all that
interesting
shit. Exactly.
But it doesn't taste good, you're saying?
But it doesn't taste good. It's not as good as the taco guy down the street. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, let's say that's true. Yeah.
Because there's a lot of those places popping up, like those Mexican area spots. Like, I went to Mama Por Dios. I'm sorry, guys. If you guys watch this, and I'm gonna lose a fan for Mama Por Dios, look, it's Instagrammable, it's pretty, it's nice, but the food,
mid,
lower than mid.
Lower than mid.
Yeah,
damn,
it bad.
Why though? Like, what made it bad? Like,
look, I'm half Mexican. I know good Mexican food, and I know when rice is made correctly and when it's come out of can and you warm it up in a microwave and you serve it to people.
That's true.
So like, it's mainly about the experience there, mainly about the whole vibe, playing music.
Is that place like well known on Instagram? I didn't even
huge on Instagram and on influencers for sure. Okay. You know, you go there to take a picture with a duck, like there's a drink where you're drinking out of a bathtub.
What the fuck? That's just novel shit. That's like Spencer's.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, that's what you go there for. And I feel like LA has a lot of those places to people that it's very Instagrammable, very nice, very, you know, you're paying a shit ton because that place is expensive. Mama Por Dios is super fucking expensive.
Damn.
And you're paying a shit ton for like mid to low like grade food and drinks, but just for the experience, I guess.
Straight shots. Sam is just taking straight shots to Mama Por Dios.
No, I'm that's straight.
He's like got the fucking AK AR-15. Mama por Dios
No,
sucks.
no, I'd rather go to Javier's right here
I
in
don't know
Central
what the
City.
fuck that is.
No, I know. I'm just saying all these like Instagrammable or like these trendy places like that. Like I'd rather go to Javier's here in Central City. But I'm just saying, like, my point of this tangent is you went to some place that was good, mi corazón, you said, good food, good drink, and it's feeling like less and less available to people. You know what I mean? You gotta know as a local. I bet you went with Amber, she knew the area, you know what I mean, or their family knew the area and where to go there. But like I was saying, like, you go back to the I'm going back to the valley. Like, there's a lot more places that are home.
Where in the valley? This is a good question, because what has the best Mexican food in the valley?
It has the street,
the restaurant, like a restaurant, best Mexican food in the valley. What do you think?
Restaurant,
like just restaurant, like, because a lot of times, right? Like, speaking of Instagrammable, or like, but I don't know if this place is Instagrammable, but a lot of people love salsa and beer.
But the food is good. The food is not bad.
A lot of people love salsa and beer. Like, that's a place.
The thing you're not going to like about it is the wait.
Even people that are not from the valley know about salsa and beer.
Right. You come out to the valley for salsa and beer.
I'm like, damn, that place is cool. It's good. But to me, I'm like, is this really the top-notch level?
No.
Is this the top-notch level? Like, in the valley?
No, but you're not going to get a place like that where you're going to sit down and have a beer for Mexican food. Mexican food's always been more of like not a street food, a place like a place that I'm gonna say is nostalgic, that always had good, like, decent Mexican food, is in San Fernando, El Abuelo. It's right by the San Fernando swap meet. Had like classic, caldo de res, caldo de pollo. You know what I mean? Fucking all the enchiladas, like everything that's classically Mexican.
Yeah. See,
and made by like somebody that knows how to make it. But I feel like the tacos and tortas and burritos and all this stuff, you gotta go to the places that you're gonna take it and eat it somewhere outside, or like, you know what? That's what I mean. Like, you out.
Not like a restaurant. You're talking about the food is just to go. Like, it's better. Like, you get it.
I feel like people are monetizing on the trend of LA is so Hispanic, Mexican friendly. That's why Mama por Dios places come out and say, oh, we're selling Mexican food, but it's for with an experience. You know what I mean? With the music and the and the
it's
pictures.
Like fucking mariachi pinatas and
right,
shit.
exactly. You know what I mean? So that's what I feel like. That's cool and all. I get that. That comes with the whole tinsel.
You're just saying it's not authentic, though. You're saying it's not authentic.
I feel like it comes with
the whole... You're saying Mama por Dios is not authentic. More straight shots.
Don't try to make me in fights with people. First Anthony Davis, now Mama por Dios.
I don't know. I'm just like reading between the lines here.
There's different lines that are being placed here.
If it's not good, it's not good. I've never been there.
No, it's not good.
And I fucking believe you.
And I'll say,
look, but
on tape, right there, all three cameras.
Yeah, fuck you guys. No, I'm just playing. Look, you know what place is really... You know what place is really good? And it's like something that Jason said earlier, where like sometimes when you see a big menu, it's like you don't know what to get. It's those places where
overwhelming.
It's like just like 3 or 4 things, and you know that shit's gonna be fire. There's this place on fucking Nordhoff in Sepulveda called Tamale House.
Woo!
It's a local joint.
All they sell is tamales?
Yeah, no, straight up. All they sell is tamales, different types, Mexican type tamales, in the corn, like husk, you know what I mean? Yeah. And then they have, obviously they have tacos and they have like tortas, but it's basically tamales, right? Like everything else is just an extra thing that you can get there. They have like, they sell chilaquiles too, they're pretty good, but it's basically tamales, right? Dude, this place... handed from God and Jesus and Buddha,
and brought down to here to us measly peasants.
Yeah, no, it's so good. Great place. I recommend it. But it's like that. It's a local. It would seem like it's a hole in the wall, right? But it's like you go there. Some people do sit and eat there, but it's more like you put the order. Like, oh, can I order this and that? Like, all right, it'll be ready in 20 minutes. You go and pick it up. Boom.
And that's what I'm talking about. That's the essence of LA that I feel like I grew up with.
But that shit's not Instagrammable though, right?
It's not. It's not bloggable.
It's bloggable.
So yeah, some places
there's like those neat like there's like these like niche like fucking like blog / fucking podcast / Instagram pages that they do cover like good local food, and they try to give you like a good picture. Like I think I'm on that tangent because I saw the dude on the fucking
we were watching Vice Bon Appetit.
Vice Bon Appetit, but the guy, I think his name is like Javier Carvajal or something. I don't fucking know what his name is.
I think that's exactly his name.
That dude from LA Taco, they're pretty good. I like sometimes they get a little more into like, you know, they're not just a food. They try to get into like politics and stuff, and like you can agree or disagree with their politics, but like the way they cover food in LA is fucking great. I actually think they do shine a light on those like bougie places and those local places, but they give you like a good glimpse, because this is the thing, LA is bougie and it is very local and very traditional.
We're Tinseltown. We're Hollywood. We're what we were serving.
So they give you that like expensive shit and they give you that local shit. You know what's a good restaurant or good owners? It's not Mexican food, but it's Filipino food. But it's this place in Union State.
Yes, Jeff.
No,
yes.
Grand Central Market.
Grand Central Market.
It's called Sorry, and that place is so fucking good. But see, that's their little local joint. But they have this really high end restaurant in like La Brea or some shit that I've never been to.
I've never been,
but I'm pretty sure they're good at that shit too.
The food there,
amazing. Like, remember I took you there?
Yeah, you took me there.
Oh, that shit is so good.
That place is so good. Like to experience different cultures, and it definitely, like, you sometimes you see like I grew up around like some of my friends were Filipino, but you know, sometimes you hear, you know, lumpia and pancit, and that's all you think, but you don't see all the other different aspects of the culinary world, and they bring that there. You know what I mean?
It's like bowl. Basic, like adobo with the rice and like the egg,
so
but it's like the flavors in it are so good. I've never had that flavor in a basic like rice bowl.
Love it.
Oh my! Everybody has to go there. Everyone. That's the fucking field trip for anybody who wants to go. Go to Union Station. Have some sorry.
Grand Central Market.
Yeah, Grand Central Market.
Go to Union Station if you need to take the train to Grand Central Market.
I always confuse Union Station and Grand Central Market for some reason
because they're trains and there's food.
Yeah, but fucking that place is really good. But I only brought that up because I feel like those owners of that restaurant, they straddle that line, that really typical LA line where it's like they have their local joint, but they also have this high-end exclusive place. Because I feel like that's just Los Angeles. You're gonna have high-end exclusive shit that's Instagrammable probably. But
Roy Choi.
But that's I don't even know what that is. What is that?
I don't know what that is. Chef Roy Choi.
What is that? My bad, Roy. My bad, Roy. You're a person.
He created Kogi.
Oh, he created Kogi.
Yeah.
Amazing. There you go. He probably has an exclusive restaurant.
Yes, he does. He has a few exclusive restaurants that are like high-end food, you know what I mean? That he caters to that side of what he's doing, but he also has that side of...
I bet you 100% that he's from Los Angeles.
He is.
That's what I'm saying. So
exactly.
Those type of people, and I think these people are from Los Angeles too. They own Sorry in this exclusive restaurant. They know the food scene in LA, and they know that a lot of people love that local, good, low-key shit, but there's also a huge audience for super exclusive high-end dining because it's fucking Los Angeles.
It's both. So you're getting those people that are locals here that can't afford those high-end, as well as those transplants, because we're gonna say it, Los Angeles, we're a city of people that come here from all over the country.
Yeah, all over the world.
All over the world.
All over the world.
Exactly.
All over the world.
To make their lives out here. You know what I mean? And become their lives out here. So they're looking for something local to become a part of a community. But also, you're right. There's that thought, that idea of Los Angeles being so glamorous that you have to cater to that, like,
and you have to
exclusive, high-end, like, you know, like different kind of menu. You know what I mean? Because even those people that have been living here forever, we go and try these places and be like, oh, this is great. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, that's what I'm trying to get to. My point, my tangent, where I was going to, and all this food, and I love that lately in the last 2 episodes we've been talking about food nonstop.
Hell yeah.
It makes people hungry.
I'm a big food fan.
Yeah, we had to watch food porn before we started this podcast.
Dude, that had to get me motivated. That had to get me
you know what I mean? A little bit of cannabis infused. We talked about that you're not down for a cannabis infused party. Like,
dude, I'm gonna keep it real. Like I was saying, anytime edibles to me are like a psychedelic, right?
Right.
It's like you eat it and you're just on the highest of highs. Like for me, like I know you say it doesn't really hit you that strong, but in terms like, so when I do edibles, I like to be alone. I know that I'm gonna be at home. I'll like watch a movie. I'll fucking read a book.
I've gone to a concert on edibles.
No, I can't do it. I don't like that shit.
No, Jeff, you have to get like some trippy, some psychedelic shit, like on edibles, just standing there all by yourself.
I don't know. I've done mushrooms a couple times. Never did LSD, but I've done mushrooms a couple times, and every time I've done it, I've had like a good experience and a bad experience.
It's
and
just,
the good
I don't want
experience,
food poisoning.
the good experience is when I was alone and like just in the grass looking at the clouds. And the bad experience was I was in with a group of 10 people, and I was like, I don't really trust none of y'all.
I mean, because of the way you're feeling.
I'm fucked up. Like, obviously, like, it's just my mind going crazy, but it's like, you know, I'm just like with a group of people. And the funny thing is like, I didn't really know all of them that well. I only knew a couple. So it's like, you know, it's like your inner thoughts attacking you, right?
For sure.
So, but long story short, yeah, exactly. I don't really enjoy edible marijuana in a public setting.
Yeah, right.
In a public setting, it's just not my vibe, honestly. It really isn't.
Yeah, no, I definitely do.
Now, a joint, catch me a joint, that's a very communal experience.
Like if you was a normal taco guy making you tacos, and we had a joint per person, that'd be fine.
That'd be amazing.
Okay,
I would enjoy that.
It's still a weed party.
Yeah, but it's like more. I don't know. It just feels like it's kind of like the difference between driving and flying. Like driving, driving.
There is a big difference. Jeff.
Exactly, a huge difference. And when you're driving, you feel like you're in control.
Right.
You feel like you're in control. You feel like I could trust this. I can stop when I want. I can smoke half of this joint. Yeah. I could smoke a quarter of this blunt.
Well, what if they give you a taco and they say this is exactly 5 milligrams of marijuana?
I don't trust your measurements. Look, this
exactly. Look, but they are professionals.
I don't trust professionals. And, and I feel like you take an edible, anybody. You're on a plane, bro. It's just you there till you land, bro.
Until the pilot decides to land the plane.
And who knows when this edible pilot will land.
But what if this edible pilot has been doing it for his whole life, and you always land where you need to land?
That's true. Flights are very safe, and edibles are pretty safe too. I just get too high. Get too high.
Yeah,
I just get too high, man.
No, just thinking. But before we get too far on our food tangent.
No, this is the thing though. You're missing the greatest part of this shit.
What is that?
The bride who poisoned her fucking wedding.
Man. Oh, we definitely gotta talk about that.
With the weed, bro.
Yeah, we I don't know if you guys have heard about the story. There's a Florida. It's always a Florida man or woman.
Florida woman is coming for Florida man's throne, dude.
Florida woman is being charged with her caterer for illegally dosing her guests without their consent, which was she had a cannabis infused reception with all the food being cannabis infused, and none of the guests knew, and now the guests are suing.
It's crazy. It's probably a big wedding, and she probably didn't like. It's like, I don't know if I'd sue. I'd be kind of bothered. Like, at least let me know. But suing,
right? Like if people have heart problems, like
yeah, you just gotta let people know. That's like, really the thing.
We're talking about it, like. What strain makes you a little more anxiety? For me personally, sativas make me more of like
anxious,
and things like indicas more like we said in our head, a little more into the couch. Mm-hmm, you know what I mean? But,
I prefer indicas for sure.
But that's because I've been smoking weed for an undisclosed amount of time. But you know, like I feel like people that have never like if my parents were at that wedding.
Oh my god.
If my parents were at that wedding with me, I would have been fucking flying. But if they were there, they would have been just distraught, like panicking for sure. Whether it be sativa or indica or just straight CBD, like
and it's like you said, we're seasoned pros, right? Yeah. We're seasoned pros. But if we're veterans in the game, if you dose me and I don't know, I'm gonna be sitting there like, what the fuck is happening?
I'll be tripping.
Am I high? I'll probably be like, what? I didn't smoke before.
I've only had one beer.
Yeah, what? I feel fucking lifted.
Right.
But then I'd be like, I'd talk to somebody, be like, I'm high too, and then it's like, okay, I think we're all just dosed right now.
And then you start seeing my mom laugh a little bit too much.
If everybody takes it well, it goes well. But that's the thing. Not everyone's going to take it well.
No, they're going to laugh.
Some people are going to
eventually it's going to get dark.
Some people are going to get into it, and some people are going to just be like in the corner, like crying, thinking they're dying.
Oh yeah. What about grandma?
Dude, what about grandma? Exactly.
Like how
can you dose grandma, bro?
You know, like she's never tried anything in her life. She doesn't even know what it looks like.
Look, Tia gets down with the drinks, but Tia does not smoke weed.
No
bro.
way.
I don't know. You gotta ask, bro.
And thinking about it, like in our background, like my personal background, in like that Christian religious, Latin, like Latino,
my goodness,
like vibe. Imagine that shit.
I don't want to imagine. It actually scares me to imagine.
It gives me anxiety now thinking about those times.
Yeah, it's like you don't know. Like your parents are just gonna be like, the world's over.
Oh, it's over.
The apocalypse just
God has written me out.
The rapture. I didn't believe in the rapture, but this is the rapture
for sure.
This is the rapture. I'm going up, boys. Catch me. I'm going up. It's like, Dad, you're still here. No, I'm not. I'm gone.
I did what I did here.
The Lord is real, and He is alive.
Oh my God.
That's how it would go. Please don't. I don't know, any secret wedding or any wedding I get invited to. Don't secretly dose me. Just tell me. You can tell me. You can
tell me ahead of time.
You're comfortable.
I can tell my parents and say,
don't eat the tacos.
Don't eat the tacos.
Eat the macaroni. The macaroni's clean. Don't eat the tacos. The tacos are heavily dosed.
Eat everything else.
That'd be crazy.
I brought you something.
It sounds like a fun wedding. It just it sucks that she's getting sued.
Exactly.
And sucks for the people that didn't know, honestly. It was a good idea, bad execution.
You should have told people.
Yeah, that's it.
That's all you guys
just tell people.
Just tell people.
And have non-high options.
Exactly.
Or maybe I don't know.
I bet the caterer was like, I told her that shit.
Probably.
Like she's like, what the fuck, bro? Like I told you. I'm going to jail because of your stupid ass.
Oh my God. Terrible. Hopefully she free the homegirl.
Free the caterer.
Free the caterer. I don't know about the bride.
She didn't. Yeah, exactly.
The bride could
let
send
her
twerk videos from prison. Prison twerk videos.
Hey, don't even start with prison, Jeff. We're gonna get there.
I'm sorry. We'll get to prison later, guys. Don't worry.
Prison later. Don't jump ahead.
Don't you worry, people. We'll get back to prison.
Don't jump ahead of yourself. But let's get back to today. We as a group, we went out to the Statham Academy opening. The red.
We were there. Thanks for the invite.
The red ribbon
ceremony with the mayor. That was fire.
Mayor West.
Shout out to Mayor West. Parks and Rec. Let's go. Parks and Rec.
Leslie Knope at the house.
It just was. Look, great event. Honestly, I think that Academy is going to take off. It's a great project.
Shout out to our boy. I mean, it's not even our boy. We interviewed him once, but
he's
shout
cool.
out to Taylor. Yeah. Shout out to our boy Taylor Statham. You know what I mean? Like launching his academy, getting these kids interested in basketball the way he's interested in his hometown.
And it's got to be other routes. Like if you want to get good at anything, you can't just do it like when you're playing once. You need like that tutelage. You need more than AAU. You need other avenues. It's right. Tight. I like the project, and it seemed like the town showed out. There was a lot of people there. A lot of kids there. It was dope. Great idea.
It was packed.
But it's like honestly, we were there. We were just like, I don't know if we don't fit in here because we're a little vulgar.
Yeah, we're pretty bad.
But see,
there was fucks coming out of all of our mouths, and I was like, Jason,
while we were there,
Jesus, please, there's children around.
Dude, that reminds me of like the homie's wedding, and like we're in like the bachelor's like room, right? Because where all the people are getting ready and shit.
Yeah.
And then like this like someone's like,
the Bible boy came in.
Can you guys like tone it down on the cursing?
We could hear everything.
Yeah,
outside.
Straight up. So they like sent like an emissary from the fucking like venue. Like, can you guys tone it down on the cursing? Like, I'm like, dude, you know what? It's true. We probably should tone it down because we're cussing, bro. Yeah. Like we're just like, fuck this, bitch, this shit. That it's like, oh my God, I do curse a lot. I have to like tone it down.
I don't know if I should say that in the beginning of the podcast. This is not for children.
Yeah, this is not for. We need a fucking parental advisory
right before, like big and
parental advisory
before the Unlucky Specialist logo. Just massive ass parental advisory.
Parental advisory, like, not for children.
If you're 18 and under, please skip this video. But anyways, it was dope. It was a good time. Shout out, congratulations to Taylor.
Congratulations. It was very official.
I love that all these kids showed up. I love that there's an environment for kids to like really have that sports and athletic, that recreational time to grow as an athlete. You know, love it. I love that somebody's bringing it back to their own community. I love that we were there. You know, but you know what I love the most is that we tested
a theory today.
Yes, Jeff. We tested a theory. We're scientists here at Lucky Specialist.
And you have to experiment.
Podcast. We have to experiment. We have to test theories, see if they work or they don't. And last week, not on the air, off the air, a theory was brought up of a young gentleman. I don't know if it was in the internet or Reddit, or I mean Reddit's on the internet, but whatever, saying that brunch is better with just the boys. And we as a group thought, you know what?
I don't know if this is true.
I don't know if it's true, but we have to try it out to know.
And we decided again, team picnic, team
building outing.
Where did we go? What was it called?
Casa Canela.
Casa Canela, really good.
Shout out to the SCV.
Great mango mimosas.
Mimosas.
This is go there in Santa Clarita. Isn't Santa Clarita Saugus?
I mean, it's all in the Santa Clarita Valley.
All right, cool. Well, it's in that area. Go if you're in there, in that area. Great mimosas, great food. I got full really quick. But this is the thing, right? I've been to mimosas with the boys before, brunch with the boys, but I don't
think I have.
I've done it, and it goes how it goes today. Like, guys, we just start talking about like fucking real estate prices.
Where the
we start
stocks
talking about
are going.
Chinese communism.
Exactly.
We start talking about like, damn, like time's flying.
The economy. Holy shit, I'm old.
It's like, damn, I'm 32. Fuck, man.
My back fucking hurts.
Everybody's like, hey, you know what? I'm just gonna michelada it right now.
Right.
Like, you know what? Bring a picture for the boys.
Exactly.
But it's
you
like,
gotta warm it up to there.
It's like more like, there's a lot of silence, and then you're just kind of, it's always like this,
I
though.
feel like the beginning is like that. I feel like the beginning
But this is the thing. Every time with guys, it's like that. I've been, like, my homie flew out from San Francisco, and we went to brunch, and, like, it was, like, 4 of us.
Right.
And we're just there, like, it's the same shit. It's like, oh, so, like, how's work?
Yeah. What do you do at
it's
work?
It's like, damn, what you like? Yeah, what you get into? It's like, this is good food. Like, man, I'm hungry.
Right.
Like, that's how it is. But when you go with your girl, or when you go with girls, it's a lot of like, I think everybody's just more like, what a beautiful day.
Right. Let's joke.
Your girl's looking beautiful. Your wife's looking beautiful.
Right.
Whoever your date is looking beautiful. She's a little loose off the mimosas because
Right.
women love mimosas, and it's a nice
Champagne
drink.
does a thing to people.
It does a thing to people, and you're just laughing. It's more jokes, a little few stray jokes.
Out and about.
Make the
you know
whole
what I mean?
table laugh.
Exactly.
It's more fun with women around.
Oh, for sure.
Just the boys, it seems more like a business meeting.
It feels like we need to discuss shit.
It's like we're just like, it's like like
I feel like you need a screen around for guys. Like,
It's
we need to have something to look at. Like, oh yeah, so how about them Dodgers?
yeah. For real, how about
Yeah.
them Dodgers? They're playing really well lately.
Right? Like when you run out of
It's like,
shit
what's
to
your
talk
knowledge
about?
of French politics, bro?
Hey,
Did you know they had an election?
They're having an election.
It's like, wow.
You know,
It's like, actually, I don't know shit about France.
I know. No, yeah, I don't know anything about France.
Yeah, exactly. That's literally how brunch with guys goes.
Yeah.
Or
then the picture of Mimosa comes in.
Or not us, because we're upstanding gentlemen. Or the guys just start getting drunk and they're like, what's the next move?
Right.
Where are the
we
women
going?
at?
Where are we going?
They're just
now?
trying to search for women.
Right.
That's how it goes. Like, it's like it's either business meeting or you want women around. At the end of the day, it's
At
better
the end
with
of the
women.
day, there's a sense of women needs to be around.
Yeah, and it's like, no, whoever said brunch is better with the boys is
Sorry, sir.
highly mistaken.
Sorry, kid.
Terrible opinion.
I know you're 18. That's all you have right now.
Yeah, no, the kid, he told, that's how it started. It was a discussion. This guy, he was literally like 22.
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah, mimosa's better with the boys. Like, come on, bro, the
No.
boys, bro. I'm like, look, I get
it's
it.
the whole barstool thing going on right now. Like Sundays are for the boys, or Saturdays are for
Sundays
the boys.
are great for the boys. Hey,
are,
everybody
yeah.
needs their man time. I get it.
Look,
But brunch is not the man time.
no. 1 to 3, 1 to 5.
Golf is for the boys.
Yeah, golf
is for the boys.
Like we said it before, golf is brunch for the boys.
That's dude. What the way to bring it back around?
It really is. You know why?
Some consistency.
Because we're drinking
The
but
multiverse.
still making an athletic attempt at shit.
I agree. I like this take.
You know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying.
A little Gator beer. Are they
Gator beer.
ready to know about the Gator beer?
I don't know.
I don't know. Let's not tell them. They're not ready.
Once we have that golf podcast,
we need
we'll
that
have it.
sponsorship.
Yeah, Gatorade.
Tap in.
Holler at your boy at Young J. He's our producer. Hit him up for some. See the kids in the back believe. Yeah.
That kid wants Gator beer.
He wants some. He wants it
He
now.
wants that fucking Gator beer right the fuck now. So anyway, bad theory. You're highly mistaken, young man.
Exactly. No, the brunch is not for the boys. Golf is brunch for the boys.
Exactly.
But let's take a quick break for our sponsors. We'll come right back. It's your boy Sam Torres.
Let's go.
Welcome back, guys, to the Unlucky Specialist podcast. So this week we took a little trip down memory lane. We took a little trip down memory lane and about old podcasts, old things that we used to watch. The dark net.
The dark web sends us like videos to watch, and sometimes we don't click on the link because they're like, who knows what the dark web sends?
Right.
But we clicked on this link.
We thought about it and we're like, you know what? This was a great time.
Just the name just calls out. It just rolls off the tongue.
It didn't roll off the tongue
I
right
know,
at first.
right? I'm lying.
We forgot it.
We forgot.
For a minute. We were searching.
I was like, felons fighting in the desert.
Yes. Felons grabbing each other's dicks.
I'm fucking dead. Because that's what fucking happens in this video. And I promise it's not pornography. It's fucking. It's fucking.
We came out swinging on this
felony fights, baby. Dude, felony fights, dude. This is like the darkest of fighting videos you've ever seen. And look, it claims that it's from 2011. I swear to God, up and down, this shit is from 02, bro. There is no way.
No way.
This shit is from. These dudes are wearing jorts, long jorts.
Oh no, there's still people wearing jorts nowadays.
Yeah, but they're like high jorts and like slim jorts. These dudes are wearing like fresh out the yard jorts. Like these
and the guys that are coming out the yard are wearing those jorts.
Honestly, these men look evil in like in
the last video we saw with that one dude.
Dude, this is the thing though, like it's like no holds barred fights, and I want anybody who I think you have it in the archives, right? Like
now I do.
The podcast that we took.
Oh yeah.
That we like. It was like a whole hour nonstop about this. So we're like dissecting this video like frame by frame. Like,
it's because
look at his twist on the nut.
No, because the story of this goes, Jeff comes. We're like having a podcast. It's just me and Jeff doing the podcast, and he's like, "All right, I'll be there." He comes in. He's like, "Bro, the shit hole or the rabbit hole of the internet that I've been on. Look at this shit." And we start just watching video after video on Jeff's phone.
It's so hard to not stop watching.
Of felons fighting each other, biting each other, scratching each other, grabbing each other's balls to explosion. Like
to explosion. I hope they didn't explode, bro. I fucking
it
hope
looked
to
bad.
God. It looked bad. But shout out to Gabriel. I don't want no smoke. You're the
don't even say names.
You're the fucking sickest individual, bro. Right. I don't know you, but I wish I did. Shit. You are gangster like that dude. He's like,
they're
you guys are gangsters. Fuck, dude.
They're in the desert.
Let me set the scene. All right. We're in a desert. We're in a wash. It could be the desert. We could be in a sewer.
All right.
We could be. It's too hardcore for a backyard. Like, you know, Kimbo Slice fought that cop.
Right.
Jorge Masvidal. You know, these dudes are sick fighters, legendary fighters. They're fighting in a backyard. You could tell there's dudes like gambling. A little more official.
It looked like there was a somewhat of an official ref.
There's a ref, but these desert felony fights, dude, there's not a ref in sight. There's a carnival barker fucking yelling like, you guys are gangster. Let's go. This is fucking sick.
Rip each other's fucking heads off.
You're fucking sick as fuck, dude. And then these dudes are like, yeah. Like, they're
really about to rip each other's heads off.
Dude, and they're in the desert and in a wash. Who knows? Like, they're in some random wash.
Either one, because there's one that's a desert. For sure.
There's one they're like in a canyon.
Yes. Like, who knows where?
Who knows fucking
I feel like it's in Lancaster.
And these first of all, this thing is called Felony Fights. Please look it up and watch this and enjoy it. Like, you will be in a rabbit hole of just despair and violence. And when I tell you that these men look like they're fresh off the yard. I mean, it's called Felony Fight, so I'm not taking a huge leap here.
Right. Yeah.
Like they look like they just got off the prison yard 2 days ago.
Looks like they shouldn't even gotten off the prison yard 2 days ago.
These guys are throwing hands,
for sure,
knees, nut grabs. Like you said, they're just like biting each other,
choking each other,
and they're doing flying knees, dude.
Yes. I mean, There's a guy that's bloody and saying he loves the other guy.
Yeah, the dude is bloody. They just went for like 8 minutes just socking the shit at each other. They're like, break for rest.
And the guy looks over,
like,
I love you.
I love you. He's like bleeding from his face. He's like,
like, it's not even like a joke. Like,
no.
You can tell when it's a
They're
taunt.
Warriors.
This guy is literally loves the moment that he's in.
No, they're warriors in the heat of battle. He respects
to, like, hit somebody else.
He respects his opponent.
Yeah.
He's like, you hit hard. I love you, bro.
Yeah. Yes.
Like, honestly, it's amazing.
Crazy. It's amazing to see.
Early internet. I miss the internet of like the 2000s, bro.
When it was just unfiltered and raw.
Oh, dude,
right on your face.
It's just so beautiful. It's honestly, the internet now, it's like, there's still crazy shit on the internet. But back then, dude, you're just going on these
There was no
random
cancel
sites.
culture.
Dude,
I feel like right now they'd cancel culture.
I'm gonna tell you right now,
say
felony fights.
You are profiting off of ex-cons and all that shit.
And they probably are, but I'm gonna tell you this, dude. That shit would not survive in 2022. It barely survived 2011, supposedly.
For real.
I think that's a lie. That's just 2002. You can't tell me
No,
different.
that's 2011.
You cannot tell me different, bro. And then E40 comes out.
E40 and Too Short.
Too Short comes out. It's like felony fights. Tune in.
Yeah. Cage versus Cons.
Fucking Raz Kaz. It's like, yo, Feds versus Cons, bro. No, fucking Cages versus Cons, dude. They're gonna put like UFC fighters versus these felons, huh? I wonder
what is going on.
It was in the LA Sports Arena.
I know. Who
They
let
tore
this
that
happen?
They tore that shit down after that event. Dog.
We need to make some research.
Who went to that? Please, can someone? If you're watching this and you stumble upon this clip,
right?
I want to know if you went. Someone did this event happen?
Remember, like if you have a cousin or a brother or an uncle
who went to Cons versus Cage.
I went Cages versus Cages versus Cons, and E40 was there,
and I just saw the fuck out of Tell Me Where to Go.
and I went there.
This shit was banging.
Call us up,
dude. I wish I could go
April
back.
4 unlucky.
Dude, honestly, that video, look it up. Felony fights. It is iconic internet. Iconic.
Yeah, beautiful. It's what Bill Gates meant for the internet.
Fuck Bill Gates. He didn't. He would not approve. He'd throw up if he saw this video. If Bill Gates saw this video, he would like just throw up from his ass and mouth. Like he would just explode.
It's over with.
He can't see that shit.
But you should.
You should though. You're better than Bill.
If you're better than Bill, you can handle
this.
You can handle Gabriel kicking the shit out of Travis.
Shout out to Gabriel. Shout out to Alex.
Alex.
Shout out to Josh Cross.
Josh
Cross is a fucking animal.
He just took him out. If you guys don't know who we're talking about,
look it up.
You're gonna look it up on YouTube, and you're gonna want to see it.
It's great. Honestly, highly recommended.
Grade A television. But other than that, television. I've been watching Severance. I've been telling you about that.
Dude, that clip, I don't know. You showed me that clip.
It scared you a little bit?
It scared me, but I'm also like, does Apple do this to their employees?
Oh, it's on Apple TV Plus.
They have like the picture of some dude, like some sculpture of like a CEO. Like that's Steve Jobs. They for sure have a monument to Steve Jobs at Apple headquarters.
Do you think so? But there's more than one head of Apple.
Yeah, now.
I mean, before, when they started it, it was Steve Jobs and that other guy. It starts with an M.
I know what you're talking about.
Mar something.
They probably have a garden named after him.
Maybe.
But Steve Jobs has a statue for sure.
You think so?
Yes.
No, like I'm telling you got to watch this show. It's the gist of it for people that I'm not going to give spoilers.
No spoilers.
Is let's say you go to work and you hate your job. You hate going to work for 8 hours. And so pretty much you decide that this is going to be your job for the rest of your life. And you're going to put a chip in your brain that you forget whatever happens from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. or 8:15 to 5:15.
Whenever you're on the job, whenever you clock in, they erase your mind.
That's when you're off. And then you're back to your normal self.
I would never
from
do that.
5:15 till 8:15.
I would never in a million years do that. I don't care a fuck how awful my job is. I want my memories. I want to remember what.
Because you don't remember what's happening in your personal life. You don't remember what's happening in your work life.
Yeah, you're just blank.
During those 8 hours.
Yeah, I'm not down. I would never do that. Sounds like a great show though. I'm actually gonna check it out.
Intense.
Yeah, no, I would
Like,
never fucking
so
do that.
I feel like some people would decide, like, you know what? I'm never going to move out of this position. I don't want to deal with this job. So if I can just erase
And time
8
probably
hours,
flies because you just like wake up and
Boom.
you're like, work's done.
Exactly. Like
Can't do
it could be seconds. Like literally, you go down in an elevator, you come back in an elevator, and you're back. You don't feel it. You don't even feel it like 8 hours. You feel it like not even a second, an instant.
It's like when people.
I feel like that's the thing that's where shows are going to, like, to make our existential selves digital.
Dude, I'm about to go through like a crazy ass rabbit hole, but like I was reading this thread, and it has to do with this. I was reading this thread on the internet. This dude, you know how like China, they have like a central planning.
Here we go.
They have central planning
Brunch
where
with
it's
the
like they
boys.
basically have like 25-year plans, right?
Right.
So it's like this is what we're shooting for in like 2040, and like this is how
Right.
we're gonna get there. And they let the people know like this is the fucking 50-year plan,
Right.
100-year plan, blah blah blah. Well, like the U.S. doesn't technically do that, or they
Right.
don't disclose it. So they say that the CIA basically discloses their central planning of the government through the media. So it's basically like Marvel. A lot of the Marvel movies, they show you like the central plan. Like they're like, this is like what we're trying to accomplish. Like Morbius, that was the fucking virus, right? Like COVID and shit.
Oh,
like, and then it's
I like where this is going.
But anyway, so I'm fucking saying this to say, I'm saying this to say that fucking Severance and all that shit. Like, what if that's just like they're just predicting the future?
That's exactly where I thought you were going.
They're trying to tell you like, hey, like in like 50-year plan. Like, this is how it's going to go down.
Big corporations are going to give you that opportunity to have the severance surgery.
And that's the fucking metaverse. There we go,
Oh.
bro. Mind blown, dude. Severance is the fucking metaverse. Let's go.
Another universe.
Actually, fuck it. Sign me up, dude. I'm there.
Create my other person.
But yeah, that's supposedly the theory. I don't know. That's kind of a super conspiracy. But I'm like, it makes sense because, like, Americans, we don't listen to shit. So if the government
Right.
told us like a 50-year plan, we'd be like, that's bullshit.
Right.
But it's like if you see
But if
it on
you
the media, you kind of
we're
get
gonna believe it.
No, you get conditioned to believe it.
Right.
So you're like, oh, that's bullshit. But you're like, it's possible. Right. So
It
you're
could
like,
happen.
so you're like, oh my God, in 50 years, they're like conditioning your mind to like not accept it, but to let you know that this is a possibility. So your mind starts like molding to it. Just like the Matrix.
Or think about what happened during the pandemic. Like, people started believing certain conspiracies of what's going on. I mean, I'm not believing, but things got crazy. One side is against the other. You know what I mean? Like, the vaccine is good for you, is it not good for you? It became such like things that you're used to seeing like in movies that you're like. Even me, I was just like, should I even be putting on a vaccine? Should I even be like considering doing all this shit?
Yeah,
Americans, you know what I mean.
Like, we're just consumed by the media. I'm including
like,
myself. Like everybody, that's how everybody gets their information. Like you just get your information through movies.
Right.
Like if you don't trust the news, you don't trust the news. No one trusts the news. No one trusts
two sides.
No one trusts like any fucking thing that the government says. Everybody's mad cynical, but you know what they do trust? Marvel.
Yes.
You know what they do trust? Disney.
Right.
You know what they do trust? Apple.
Right.
You know what they do trust? Fucking Ford, Tesla. They'll trust that, but you're not gonna trust like Fox or CNN or fucking. So it's like easier for the government to be like, hey, this is how you're a little dose of this.
Give you a little bit of this.
I don't know. I'm not saying I believe
I love
it.
that we had this segment.
I'm not saying I believe that's true, but I'm saying it's possible.
No, I love that we were able to air what we you know it could possibly be. Sometimes people feel that you can't talk about certain shit because then you believe this shit.
No.
You know what I mean? Like it's discussions.
possible.
It's things that can happen, can't happen, may not happen.
And see, like Severance, right? Like they put a chip in your
It
brain.
might happen. I feel like in like you said, in
Very
50
plausible.
years it can happen. But I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
So they put a chip in your brain, right? Well, there's this show that I haven't seen, but I read about it on Wikipedia. It's called Altered Carbon on Netflix.
Yes.
And basically they like you're like immortality is virtual. Is like basically true. You could live forever.
Right.
You just change your skin. Like you could hop in from body to body, but your soul is like on this chip in the back of your neck.
And do we feel like I feel like humanity will get there? You know what I mean?
No,
like,
but the shit that I found crazy about that show, like without giving any spoilers, but like basically it was a book, so like I think they were just reading. That was like the synopsis.
Okay.
But it basically like immortality. Everybody could be immortal, but certain
Anybody.
everybody's immortal. Like you can choose to live forever.
Not
but like your body,
or,
like your body can die, but your
Right.
soul is on this thing, so you
Right.
could just transfer your essence into
Right.
another skin, so you're just living forever. So you could live like 100 years, and then your body's decaying. You're like, fuck it, or before it starts decaying, you just get another body,
Exactly.
but it's still you.
Right.
You just get a newer
and you have all the memories and
you
all
just get
the,
an upgraded version of me. Like
Of the skin.
it'd be like, oh, like let me just like fucking, I'm dying, like I'm like getting old. It's like, fuck it, I just want to like
Right.
get this other skin.
Yeah.
Right. But like this is the thing. This is what I found like kind of creepy and like kind of poetic. It's like they're like, like most people can only tolerate living 2 lives because they're just so tired. They're just like, I know I'm immortal, but like just shut me off. Like if this, I already did it twice.
But
This
if
is depressing.
everybody's immortal, well, how is it depressing if everybody lives?
Because you're still going through life. Like there's still shit that's happening. Like maybe people aren't dying, but it's like, shit happens in life. Like you're
That's
like,
true.
fuck it, I gotta do this again. I gotta
At some point,
I gotta
like,
fall in love again. I gotta fucking see maybe my dad clocked out. Like he's like tired of it. It's like I don't want to fucking do this again. Like,
but let's say you marry somebody, you have kids, they have kids, and they have kids.
this is the thing. I haven't seen the show. Maybe they answer this on the show.
Yeah, no, I know. I know.
I'm just like,
I'm just.
Yeah,
throwing
maybe
questions
they
out
answer this because you're
Yeah.
right though. That does make sense. It's like if you're living more, like what are you really going through? But I just think there's just calamities and
Right.
there's just shit.
No,
that
I believe that.
Yeah, there's
Hell
just
yeah.
shit. Like it's not always just like death itself, right? But
Death
it's,
itself is not the only problem we
Yeah.
as humans go through.
exactly. So basically, like most people, they just choose to fucking die. Basically, eventually.
It's crazy. I'm excited to.
I'm gonna check it out for sure. I'm gonna have to check
Watch
this
it
out.
for sure. Anything from the guys in the back before we get into sports? No. I know we're all right. So,
Any questions from the crowd?
no, anybody?
Nobody.
No. All right. So let's get into the playoffs. I feel like basketball. There's been a lot going on. A lot really.
We're still in the first round.
Barely.
We're still in
and
the
it
first.
feels like it's been 2 rounds already.
This is what happens when the Lakers aren't in it.
I see. I didn't want to say it, Jeff. I didn't want to say it, but it feels like there's nothing exciting really going on. Not the saying because I'm a Angelino and I love the Lakers, but I guess the most exciting for me thing was the Nets and Boston series. You know what
Honestly,
I mean? Like,
I was about to say, like, just a couple takeaways. It's like Boston's looking crazy. Boston's looking good. It looks like they figured something out. Tatum, Brown, Marcus Smart. Now they got Williams back. Like that team is clicking.
They know what
they're about
doing.
to sweep the Nets.
They are.
The fucking Golden State looks good too. They lost today, so they're up 3-1 against the Nuggets. But Golden State's looking good. Jordan Poole, crazy. He's a third splash brother for real.
And do you think that Klay Thompson's going to stay there
I don't know.
long term?
Probably not. Now that they
Right,
have Jordan Poole.
right. That's what I'm saying. That's what the conversation is.
Maybe.
Jeff.
I mean, people
should the Lakers pursue somebody like Klay
I
Thompson
would
to
love
come
Klay
out?
Thompson.
Right?
I would love Klay Thompson, but
With
it's like a
LeBron
lot of people are
James?
comparing like this Jordan Poole emergence to how Kawhi Leonard kind of like emerged on the Spurs and just
Right.
kind of like
Worked through his
It made the
progression.
championship run last longer
Right.
because now they have this other stud. So they're saying maybe Jordan Poole's going to be that guy. Who knows? But other than that, Luka's back. That series has started 2-2. Fucking Minnesota, Memphis. That shit is a crazy series. Young, exciting fucking teams.
I
that
love
shit
those teams.
Why is there always protests
Right.
at the fucking Timberwolves games?
We said it's the speed guys. The
Yeah,
speed
but what
people.
are the fuck are they protesting?
Wolves and Bears?
They're fucking protesting the fact that there's no Grizzlies in Memphis. They're like, this
And
is
then
a fucking lie.
There is no such thing as Timberwolves. Stop selling lies.
Stop selling
to
lies.
children.
Animals deserve respect and love. And they do. They do deserve love.
We believe that.
Actually, no, let's shoot all the bears.
What?
Dude. Fucking supposedly bear meat tastes really good. And like when they eat blueberries, it tastes like blueberries.
It tastes like some sweet ass fucking steak. You know
I'm
what
like,
I mean? Like,
I don't know if I'm into
I like
bear
a
meat.
medium rare.
Yeah, but
Some bear tacos.
Peter, come protest me.
This is all a joke. But anyways, I feel like there's not been like something like outstanding, really like jumping out at you going on in the playoffs. You know what I mean? Like
There's
Joel Embiid
killing
hurting his.
Yeah, he tore a ligament in his thumb, but he's still gonna play. Honestly, the playoffs it's very competitive, but another thing that stood out to me is just how everybody loves Alex Caruso now, because he was defending Giannis pretty well, and like they're like, oh, this guy's a great defender. Like, how could the Lakers let him go? I'm like, can you guys
made the series 2-1?
Yeah, but now it's 3-1. The Bulls are gonna get swept. I mean, they're gonna get that backdoor gentleman sweep.
Right.
But it's like, man, everybody loves Caruso now. I'm like, dude, you guys were hating on him. You guys thought Laker fans were exaggerating
exactly.
it. And we're like, this guy's the best defender on the team.
Right.
And now they're like, oh, this guy, how could the Lakers let him go? Like, Lakers are so stupid. I'm like, you didn't like him a year ago?
I love the LA hate, Jeff. Like, we've talked about this before. Like, the hate that people have towards LA fans. You know what I mean? Like, when
they're really gonna fucking hate the Dodgers this year.
I was just gonna say that, Jeff. Like, they feel like, you know, we care so much about what's going on with every other team, but it doesn't really happen. Like the Padres and the Dodgers. Padre fans are like, whoa, you guys are the ones that think it's a rivalry. We're not even saying that. We're not even retweeting anything about you.
Look, the only rival to me for the Dodgers, there's multiple. Giants,
Phillies,
and the Cardinals.
Oh, Cardinals.
I hate the Cardinals. For some reason, something about the Cardinals just like boils my blood.
Yeah.
I hate the Cardinals. And
They've taken us out.
It's like Giants, Angels, Cardinals.
I feel like Angels for territory of LA.
Territory. No, it's a territorial thing. It's not an on the field thing, but they always beat us.
Right.
That's why I hate the Angels too. Like, even when they suck and we're good, they beat us.
Because of the whole LA Angels, LA Dodgers. You know, I
feel
like
definitely the Cardinals, Angels, and Giants are like what I consider the Dodgers as rivals.
Padres, nothing.
I don't feel nothing for the Padres. I mean, they're close and they have a beautiful stadium and they have a competitive team, but I don't consider them a rival.
And I don't call them little brothers down south. You know what I mean? You guys do whatever you guys are gonna do. We're a different team.
I wanted San Diego to keep the Chargers, man.
Yeah, me too.
I didn't want to steal your team.
Right. No, I know. Even if you're as a baseball fan, like I don't like. Look, you're not little brothers. You're doing what you're doing. Don't blame us. Our organization for what we're doing, for what your organization is not doing.
100%, and they're finally spending money, which is why they signed Machado. They signed Tatis.
My hot take is spending money in the wrong places.
Yeah,
spending money on the wrong players.
I mean, they had to spend money on Tatis for sure.
Though. Oh no, definitely.
Yeah,
I would do that, but. Yeah. Some players have not worked out. Darvish,
you know Darvish, I mean? Like Blake Snell.
Exactly.
I mean, Blake Snell's a great pitcher. He was dealing against the Dodgers in the World Series, but he has not been hitting with the Padres.
Exactly.
I don't know why. Shout out to Corey Seager and the Texas Rangers for sucking.
Exactly. Shout out to Trey Turner for making it look like, we already had a shortstop.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Any takeaways from the early baseball season? Anything that you've been noticing? I'll say one. Wander Franco is legit as fuck. He is good.
I love that guy.
That guy's gonna be a beast for like 30 years.
Fuck the fucking Tampa Bay Rays for always
finding great talent.
Exactly. Finding great talent and just producing it. Just
and they have to because they don't have money. But they did sign Wander Franco to a crazy ass extension, so he's gonna be there for a while, I think.
Yeah, for sure. If not trading that deal to somewhere else,
that's probably what it is too.
For sure,
it gives them leverage too.
Yeah.
But he's stood out.
Like
to me, he's one of the big standouts.
My big standout is how much, and I'm gonna say as a homer.
Okay, get in there.
How much the LA fan base has really taken in Freddie Freeman.
Ooh.
Really
love it.
Really made him feel like, you know what, he hit his first double, not even a home run. First double.
Got to stand and O.
Standing O with people chanting his name.
He was crying. I mean? He was about to cry.
Yeah, and I love that. I love.
This podcast is pro crier.
We're pro emotion.
We're pro emotion.
We want to see it out in front. You know what I mean? And Freddie Freeman having this guy in the lineup, having Mookie Betts finally waking up. I feel like
Cody. I love Cody's heating up, dog.
Jeff,
I love this shit.
Love it. 2 home runs today. 2 home runs
and
today.
Mookie had 2 last night.
Love it.
Dude, the Dodgers are firing on all cylinders. I'm excited. I'm excited. Everyone can hate us some more.
Exactly. I feel like LA has. I was out last night. You know, people were the Memphis Timberwolves game was on, but people were like, hey, can we change it to the Dodger game? Because I feel like LA, like we said, we're a championship town. We're a winning time town, and we're like saying, you know what? We moved on from the Lakers or
100%.
basketball. Let's go to the Dodgers.
Look, I only watch the NBA playoffs when I get a chance.
No,
And
I love because I like
keep
basketball.
and I keep up with the scores and everything because I like basketball, right? But it's like if you're just a casual fan and the Lakers are done, why the fuck would you watch Memphis versus the Timberwolves?
Right.
There's no point. But
Like at a local bar.
I just love the NBA though, so I'm always interested. I'm always
Right.
keeping up with the scores. I might gamble on a game, so I'm
Right.
always like into it. But like for sure, right now it's Dodger time, baby.
For
it's
LA,
Dodger baseball time.
It's Dodger baseball time.
And hopefully we get a parade and we can all go.
Ooh, Jeff, don't even get me excited about that.
Knock on wood, baby.
That's steel. But
knock
you know
on
what?
steel. That works
knock
too.
Knock on steel for sure. But definitely. Thank you guys for tuning in. It's been a good podcast. It's been a good time hanging out with y'all. Make sure you follow us on Instagram at Unlucky Specialists. On Twitter at The Unlucky Specialist Podcast. We're on Apple Podcasts. We're on Spotify. We are on iHeartRadio. Whatever you want to do, share us. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. Hit the bell. All of that on YouTube. Follow us there. It's your boy Sam Torres.
It's your boy Jeff DeBenya. We love you. We out here. Peace.
Woo!